watch me, I'm going to embarrass myself and I'm going to put an output in the world that's absolutely jack shit and shallow. Hi, I'm Liz, and if you can see this video now, it means that I have survived my very first week of trying to get into AuthorTube. So yeah, my name's Liz. I call myself L because my name is L squared, LL. So put that back to back, and that's ELLE. And I'm trying to write a novel, and it's called Project Hiss. It's called Project Hiss because the tentative title is also S squared. So we're calling it Project Hiss right now. And this is my first week of trying to write every day in November. So this is me apologizing in advance because you're about to see a bumbling idiot who is way out of her element, but that's going to be okay. We're still here and we're gonna continue. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. I know we're calling it something else now, but for the first day of November, whatever writing challenge that may be, I just wrote 1,042 words for my goal of 1,000 words. And it was okay. I followed the outline, I think, but I'm not proud of the voice I was writing in. It was more of a keyboard smash all over my screen. But yeah, at least it wasn't nothing. November 2 ends with 781 words for this draft. Oh my god, this is the second day. I really do have commitment issues. Hi. So I just arrived at my dorm because I'm going to be enrolling myself tomorrow because your girl's gonna be in her last semester of college. And yeah, I'm tired. Writing progress. Not writing, more like drafting. I haven't really been writing in the voice that I wanted to write in. Mostly I'm just like gossiping. It feels that way. Now that I'm here, I mean, I can talk more because there are lesser people here. My brother's not here. My roommates are not here. So girls, we are going to iron our uniform. We are going to eat because I so pale, I so dusty. And then maybe we can go to the second floor or just be here and let's write. Period. Okay. Because my writing session is not effective, I'm going to be reading again to be inspired by words. I just started A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. I like David Copperfield and I hope I like this. So okay, let's talk about my inspirations for this work. I think the voice would be, I love T. Kingfisher. For the tone, I like grimdark, but I don't think it's going to be grimdark. So been recently annotating my digital copy of A Court of Thorns and Roses, which I left my book at home, but I haven't really written on it until now, and it was just observing like how the scene moved and how description was in place. For this book, there's a lot of descriptions, and right now I think my writing is ineffective because it's not really functioning properly to a point of specification. It's really hard to write when stuff has to be specific, and I really hate research. And also, I really love reading, but at the same time I don't want to be forced to reading. So I mentioned T. Kingfisher, Grimdark, which I can only see, I don't have the word. I can only credit Grimdark, which I can only credit to Kirsten White and R.F. Kuang, and then Sarah J. Maas, because as much as we all... Okay, so this is really something that I don't want to admit out loud, but I find reading Atonement and Lolita very inspirational. I like the voices, I like the way they are written. For Lolita, I haven't really finished it, but every time I'm stuck in a rut, I start reading it because I don't know, man, the voice just doesn't feel real. And I know it's really disgusting to read about, but I feel like it's something about not relating to Humbert. I don't know what his name is. Okay, I can't relate to the main character, the narrator of Lolita, because this dude, first of all, is white, is an English teacher. I can't even speak English. Well, he's not an English teacher, isn't he? But I feel like he kept on mentioning someone. Was it Proust? Yeah, Proust. And then he thinks he's attractive and he thinks he's hot. So yeah, it's just something really different. I like the tone. Yeah, so we have Lolita, Atonement. As of now, I'm trying to read Emily Wilde's, but I keep on pushing it back because I'm forcing myself to write. I haven't written anything since yesterday. Well, I've written something, but mostly just brainstorming for this and another short story. And as for romantic dynamics, I like Anne Shirley and Gilbert Blythe. And then I also like Grimdark, so where do we go from here? You know, we're still at the beginning of the story, so... Okay, I'm going to try to write. I need to leave early tomorrow, so I'm going to be pausing what I'm doing right now. But I just wrote 500 words. So far, it's not nothing. I'm organizing my acts and I'm dreading writing this book. I feel like it's too long. All the developments I've made, I try to make sure that they are intentional and relevant to the plot. So it's really exciting to scheme. So this is how it feels. Wow. So, what say you? What say me? What say I? It's so brave of me to try to do this when I haven't really done any prep-tobers. I didn't know that was even a thing. I just did that 1 week of trying to write the first chapter, and I was like, oh, this is all the world building I can do. No. So I wrote this amount of words, and I don't think any of them are. So I keep on changing my aesthetic. I keep on changing my setting. I don't think I'm going to keep my names. It's a good thing that this is under a project title, because it really is going to be called one thing every like 2 seconds. So I keep on changing my voice, not just my voice, my POV. I feel like I really admire omniscient point of views, but I do admit that there are some like emotional advantages when you do focus on one character, and I keep on bouncing off that. Another thing is, I've been doing some research in order to explore my themes. There are so many things that I don't know about that I really want to tackle. And oh, I don't think I'm brainy enough for that, first of all, but I am trying. But the voices these books are written in are so different to the world that I'm trying to paint. And there's some part of me that's like, I don't want to write a book that's a disservice to me and people who like thinking about everything, you know. Oh, watch me, I'm going to embarrass myself, and I'm going to put an output in the world that's absolutely jack shit and shallow. I'm pressuring myself, I'm overthinking too much, and it's the start. It's only been a week. I've barely done any plotting. Actually, you know what? I'm very grateful for this challenge to myself, because I don't think I would have like done so much progress on brainstorming my story if it wasn't for the deadline, the rush, the goal. I still have a lot of subplots, and as I'm going, I really am trying to write the blurb for my story, and every second that I write something new to the outline, the blurb changes. So there's also that, like trying to find which my main topics are and which will be my subplots. And as of now, I told the world that this is going to be a romantasy, but as of now, I think there is a chance the romance is going to be a subplot. And it's so sad for me in this book. Oh my god, the plastic cover is all broken. So yeah, I don't think the romance is going to be top notch. I don't know how to write romance. I don't even know how to compose a coherent sentence. What more? I'm trying. You know what? As I'm writing this also, I keep on making scenes where the characters are like confronting each other and crying. Oh, also, I really have bland characters. When this idea was conjured, I already knew the ending. And so the prologue that I was very proud of, that I made on the week when I decided that I was going to turn it into a novel, is basically, it's basically the foundation for my lore. I'm at the point where these people are supposed to have a meet cute, and I don't know what they're going to say. I'm so perky, isn't that cute? So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and talk to me in the comments. Maybe have some nonfiction recommendations that I have yet to discover. I mean, not like my TBR is jam-packed enough, but maybe it helps. Maybe it will. Discovering new books is always welcome. So, thank you.